Ребята, сегодня вообще с нами это просто легенда. Его книга когда-то «Рок-священник» перевернула мои мозги очень в хорошую сторону. И вообще я советую прочитать эту книгу и ознакомиться вообще с творчеством этого человека, который просто меняет жизни людей. Дэвид Пирс. И это мое первое интервью на английском языке, поэтому можете меня поздравить. Хорошо, что он сейчас ничего не понимает и просто смотрит так на меня внимательно. Okay, do you have miracle for your life?
Yeah, I see all kinds of miracles all the time.
Can say your favorite miracle?
Oh, I can tell a kind of a recent miracle. I was talking to a girl. We were on tour with my band in Spain, in Madrid. And I talked to a girl there named Maria, and she went to Amsterdam. She doesn't believe in God. She's an atheist, and she was in a youth hostel in Amsterdam. And she was feeling very desperate. So she said, "Jesus, if you're there, God, if you're there, I want to know." And she said, as she was saying this, Jesus came into her room and said to her, "I'm the one that you're looking for." Then she went out onto the street in Amsterdam, and as she was walking down the street, someone crossed the street and said, "God has told me to come to you to tell you to go to this church." And so then she went to this church, and she discovered that God was real and that Jesus was real, and now her whole life has been changed, and she helps us when we go to Spain, helps organize our tours there. So that to me is a pretty amazing story. I was I just came from Lebanon. I was in Beirut, and I was talking to a guy there. He's a physicist, and he's also an atheist, because in Beirut there's been so much bad that has been done in the name of religion. So many people have been hurt because of religion, and so he just rejected God as well. And he told me the same thing. He said he got to a point where he was really desperate, and he said, "God, if you're there, I want to know." And he told me that as he was really saying this with an honest heart to God, Jesus came to him and put his hand on his shoulders, and he understood that Jesus was real, and now his whole life has been changed. And I see this all over the world. In fact, I was on tour this year with my band in Poland, and we were backstage getting ready for our concert, and we were just spending time praying together, and a guy walked by. He's a Polish guy, he's a Buddhist, and he said, "What are you doing?" And I said, "Well, we're praying." And he said, "I've never felt this kind of energy before. I've never experienced anything like this before." And the reason that I'm a follower of Jesus is because I see that he is real, and that he's powerful, and he really has answers for life today, the real world that I live in today. And that's why I follow him. You know, so many people know that there's got to be more to life. I think most people watching this, you have this sense there has to be more to life than just getting old and dying. I mean, we were created for more than that. And also, I think the reason we have that sense is because we were made in God's image. We're not just a product of chance. We understand that we understand love. You know, that's why people like to go to Woodstock, because they love the community and the love and the music. But at the same time, we become unable to we can't come into this God's presence because we've been polluted by the world. You know, we've become dirty, and because this God is so pure, I can't come into his presence. And so that's why Jesus came, to make it possible for us to know God again. You know, and when he came, he didn't live like some king in a palace, but he was with the normal people on the street. If Jesus came to Ukraine, one of the first places he would go would be Woodstock. He was with the normal people, and he showed them what God was really like, that he cries for us, that he loves us, that he heals people when they're sick, and he feeds people when they're hungry, and that he wants a relationship with us. But because I've become dirty, because the world is dirty, and I couldn't make myself clean. That's why Jesus had to die, to make it possible for this death sentence over my life to be broken. And that's why it's possible to know God again. That's why I can be spiritually alive and I can be free because of what Jesus did for me.
Okay, imagine. Do you imagine you not lips, you not hand, and how people see? Do you understand me?
Mm-hmm.
How people see that you Christian?
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
How people no.
You have no lips.
I understand what
Mhm.
he's saying. Yes, yes. And what's the
And how people
no mustache?
no mustache? Yes.
Oh, good. What? So I have no mouth and no lips?
No hands,
No lips?
no lips.
Eyes?
No say, no say,
speak?
no speak,
No talk?
no right.
No right?
One people see for your life how he
I have no hands either? Do I have hands? Do I have hands? No lips?
no lips,
But do I have hands?
Without lips, without hand.
No hands either?
no hands,
And
no
no-
lips, and you Christian.
Yeah. Do I have legs?
How
Do I have legs?
lips?
Legs.
Yeah, lips. Yeah.
No, but no hands.
No hands. No, yes. And you, evangelism, this man.
You evangelize. You need to tell him.
No words, no hands. How your evangelism in world?
How do I tell him about Jesus? Well, I go to a place where there is sand. And then I spell out with my feet, God loves you. And then I die.
Okay.
Because I can't eat.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Imagine this is.
Have you been? No.
This is
Because
your.
Woodstock, many people.
Yeah, I know.
You know. I know.
I see you.
I know. Yeah. I think I saw you. It was not okay. Yeah.
Today
Today?
you and day
Today? What?
last day.
But I can't
Today,
do this. I have no arms.
Imagine
Imagine what?
today your
arms.
last day.
Last day.
Last day, and your speech. 3 million people sit and hear you.
Mm-hmm.
Your last day,
Mm-hmm.
your speech. Do you have 1 minute?
Uh-huh.
You understand?
I understand.
Okay. Come on.
Say my speech?
Yeah.
Okay. You're not an accident. You were created by a passionate God, not a life force, but a good Father who cries, who loves you. He sent Jesus to the earth to make it possible for you to be free, to know God, and to have this death sentence over your life broken. So So cry out to Jesus. He is real, and He's the only one that can set you free.
Thank you. And последний, как? And last questions.
Yes.
Imagine this is 5 million Christian people. Say in church, стульчик как? Chair.
Why are they in
Say
chairs? Why are they on chairs?
chair in church.
They're
Not-
on a chair in church?
Okay. Okay, I repeat.
5 million people on chairs.
Christian. 5 million people, Christian people,
Christian.
Christian people.
Krishna.
No, Krishna, Christian
Not
people.
Krishna?
No,
No.
Christian.
Okay. They are sitting.
Sit in chair. On chair.
Sit on chair.
Sit on chair in
Yes.
church.
Ah.
And not work. This is people not work, not...
No lips.
Никакого толка от них нету. Как сказать?
They don't bring any fruits to life.
They don't what?
They don't do anything.
Oh.
Every day, these people go in church,
Yeah.
sit
Yeah.
in chair, and 20 years. 20 years.
They
This is,
sitting.
yeah. How these Christian people stay and push in church and work. You understand?
Yes, I do. So. Okay. For a long time, I believed that following Jesus meant just saying, I believe in Jesus. But it's not until I actually live what I say that I really believe it. So I would say to all the people sitting on their chairs that until you are willing to really have a faith that impacts your life, you're not really a follower of Jesus. So it's following Jesus is not just saying, I believe, but being a follower of Jesus means that it changes your whole life and it changes the way that you do everything. So I don't think it's possible to sit in a chair and not do anything and really be a follower of Jesus, because when you really have an encounter with Him, it revolutionizes your whole life.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Так что, ребята, смотрите ролики этого мэна и посмотрите последний мой ролик в моей жизни, потому что я сейчас умру. I die.